Hello, welcome back to Couture Sewing Tips and Secrets. Today we're going to show you Tailors Tacks. So here I have a garment that I'm working on. It's going to be a jacket cape. I've just cut it out and zigzagged my edges. Now I'm going to do some Tailors Tacks to mark critical points. First one I'm going to do is my center line here where it's going to meet in the front, this blue line I have. Okay, so you're going to start with 2 strands of thread. If you have a slippery fabric or a difficult fabric, you may need more threads so that they don't fall out. Make sure that your thread is very long as well because you will go through it quickly. Okay, so begin by taking about a 1 centimeter tack of a stitch through all the layers. What you're going to need is to leave a tail of your thread that's going to go through at least 1 centimeter on either side of each layer of fabric that you have. So right here I have 4 layers of fabric, 2 lining and 2 top fabric. So I'm going to leave my tail about this long. Then a little distance away, I'm taking my second tailor tack, and it's the same 1 centimeter tack through all the layers of fabric. Now in between here I need double that amount because I have 2. So it's a big loop like that now. And then you would repeat. Okay, so now I've finished all of my tailor's tacks along the center seam here. I would go ahead and mark any other meeting points I would later on, but just to show you what the next step is, we're going to go ahead. Now in all those loops you need to cut them in the very center, trying to keep the same amount of thread on either side of the loop. Then you're going to lift off your pattern piece. And carefully holding on to all of your tailor's tacks underneath, remove it. Now, to mark each layer of fabric, I'm going to go through and pull a single layer in one spot at a time and snip it so that you have that marking on either side. Continue on, making sure that you hold in that spot where the thread has been stitched so that it doesn't pull out from the very bottom. Now even though this is a straight line, I'm not going to pull them all off at one time because you just can't be accurate enough and you're likely to lose threads. So there's one layer done. The next layer, you repeat the same way. Hang on to your tailor's tack underneath and slowly pull it out. You need to watch both sides that you're not going to lose it on either side. Second layer done. And now with the last one, you just slice it in between, and the last layer is going to have the actual stitch hanging there. You don't need to worry about that. But now you've marked perfectly and accurately without damaging your fabric through several layers all at once. Very efficient and very accurate.